Here in San Antonio, we have a lot of young folks, a lot of teens that are out there doing hard work to try to be good parents. And can you imagine what these young teens are going through? And they're doing their best to try to be good parents. But and there's a time to be a parent. The time is not to be a parent as a teenager. And that's the message I think we all have to kind of communicate. And that's why I think what we're doing here today is such an important, critical component of our community, our quality of life, and things that we're trying to move forward with our SA 2020, which underscores education and so many other things that are important in our community for quality of life. So thank you very much for those, for your support, your efforts. And again, while we're celebrating it today, let's ensure that we keep this in mind for the entire year and years to come. So thank you.
I was so impressed to come in here and see so many young people involved in this project. Being greeted at the front door and up at the signing table and those walking around. I think probably Lanier is very well represented. I know several that I've met were from Lanier. But that is wonderful because that's one of the individuals or one of the groups that we're trying to get the message to about the decisions that they make in relation to teen pregnancy and the prevention of teen pregnancy.
My message for you this morning is that this is a winnable battle. For so long, we've kind of thrown up our hands and said, oh, this is a moral issue, or this is a family issue, or this is a religious issue, but this is a community issue. And it's something that we all should get involved in. We can help our young people to make healthy decisions about sex. In addition, for teens who already have become parents, we want to help them as well. We want to help them either prevent or delay the next pregnancy until the time is right for their family. That is possible as well. So,
I know it's important that we talk and support young ladies, but we also need to make sure in the dialogue we include our young men about respect for themselves, respect for their peers, certainly respect for their bodies. The issues that have been mentioned about really the future vitality of our city, in my estimation, it is linked to turning this problem around in our community. And so, I've had a unique perspective, not just as a father, but as a school board member, dealing with some of these issues in the juvenile courts. I'm proud to say, we stand united. I would certainly say from the mayor's perspective and the council, and I know it falls over to our local school boards.
And I know that if we want this city to continue to thrive and to grow and to be the destination for people to want to visit and live, then we need to do something about teen pregnancy. You heard from our district attorney, it has a $75 million economic impact on our community, teen pregnancy does. Can you imagine what we could do with $75 million? We could do a whole bunch of other things. Certainly, improve our streets, improve the library. I mean, we could do a ton of things with $75 million. And so the business community is firmly behind preventing teen pregnancy. We want to partner with you to see what we can do to help.
And this is my short list to help you understand a little bit about what I've learned about what works. First, to use effective programs, things that are demonstrated to actually make a difference in young people's behavior, not just to give them the information, but to help them process that and use it and make it part of their plans and their actions. Second, access to contraception. While some of the education programs help young people wait to have sex, others can help them use contraception if they are sexually active. Some do both. But without access to contraception, 9 out of every 10 sexually active couples is going to experience a pregnancy within a year. Number 3, very important, is the positive youth development programs that are so important to give young people a positive view of their future, to understand how important they are for the future of San Antonio, for their families, for their future children, and to give them real tools to make those good things happen. Number 4 is a healthy social norm. What do I mean by that? I mean that teens get the message, that families get the message, the whole community is getting the message that while we love and respect parents who start young, it's really better timing to have your children when you've got your education, when you have a committed relationship, when you are ready to give that child everything you want to give it and be the kind of parent that you want to be.
So it is important that we come together today and in the future to work together on this. It was during this time, the last year, that the mayor initiated his own initiative on teen pregnancy prevention and invited several community leaders to come together to give input on teen pregnancy prevention. And this group helped to shape the mission. We now have a collective vision for the future, our future, their future, to have a productive and fruitful life in our community. But we need your support. We need your guidance to help them foster the message to their peers that it's about them right now. So we thank you for coming, and we hope that you can join us in our efforts in this very important issue in our community. Thank you.